What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, coming back to Tool. Yes, indeed. Tool fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Invincible Warrior, Jeff Brochetti, Crooked Spine, Emiliano Zapata, and Bitter Betsy. They all want to see me react to this song by Tool called 46 and 2. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Tool, okay? And the video has 12.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else I have to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Tool, 46 and 2. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. Okay, so we're in... I'm going to say 4/4, which is weird. You don't usually hear Tool songs in 4/4. It's usually not that simple. But so far, we've been in 4/4, except for that one part we just heard right there. Now, I want to see if I can get that. Yeah, right there. Aha! They went into 7/8 for 2. No, 7/8, 9/8, back into 4/4. Wow. Because it adds up. It adds up. That is cool. That was cool. That was slick. That was definitely slick. I almost missed it. I almost did. That's how smooth it was. So that speaks volumes about their songwriting and more importantly about the execution of their songwriting. They played it in such a way that it just felt very natural. That's, man, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Let's keep going. Ever since that one little section, it's been 4/4 straight ahead to the rest of the song. Are they going to go back into 7/8, 9/8 again? Are they going to? Or maybe they'll just do 7/8 for a section? I don't know. I hope they do. But then again, look, if they just choose to say 4/4 for the rest of 4/4 times straight ahead to the rest of the song, I'd be okay with that too. It's a little unusual for Tool. I'm usually used to Tool kind of messing with me a little more than just that one little section. I don't know. Let's keep going for now. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my opinion will change, but no, but right now, so far, I'm enjoying the song. I'm definitely enjoying the song. I'm just a little surprised that they're doing a song that's so, for lack of a better word, basic. It's cool. It's really good. Let's keep going here. Just when I think they're going to switch it up, no, it's just subdivisions, but it's still 4/4. But they're switching up the subdivisions to make it sound like it's going to get complex. See, this is them basically messing with you, but without messing with you. You're expecting it. Like, you're expecting them to finally go, okay, here comes us coming at you with 13/8 and, 5/8, and we're going to switch between the two. I'm waiting for that to happen. And I start to hear those subdivisions coming, and I'm like, okay, here it comes, here it comes. Nope, it's 4/4. But because of the way they were subdividing, it made you think that they were going to start getting crazy with the time. But they never once left 4/4 during that whole section. This is where the anxiety comes into play. And this is where it's like, come on, man. And look, if you're going to punch me already. And it's just...
This is going to be fun.
Oh, God. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. the 7/8. Now they switched up and they've been doing nothing but 7/8 now for like the last minute and a half. Oh, man. And the thing is, one of the biggest things I admire about Tool is they're able to take a time signature like 7/8 and they're able to make it feel as natural as 4/4, but staying in 7/8. Like, it's 7/8. It is 7/8, but it doesn't feel awkward. It doesn't even feel weird. It just feels very natural. And I have a thing that has a lot to do with Danny Carey's drumming and the way he sets up every phrase. It's just so smooth, man. It's so smooth. And I love how they do that. This song is absolutely bass driven. I love that. I absolutely love that. I am digging the hell out of this song because it is bass driven. The guitar's there, but the guitar's there almost like a filler, almost like it's like ambient sound almost. I like that. I like that. I like the fact that the bass really has a chance to really shine on a song like this. Dominantly 4/4, but then now second half, well, a little more than second half, like the last third of the song, all been 7/8. And I'm digging that, man. It's such a good, smooth transition. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's keep going here. Let's finish this out. Wait a minute. Is it 3 measures of 7/8 and then a measure of 8/8 or 4/4? No, back up. That one section right there, 3 measures of 7/8 with a measure of 4/4. They snuck it in there because the phrase before they didn't do that. It was just 4 measures of 7/8. Ooh, those sneaky bastards. Ah. Oh, they left you in that lurch. Ah. Oh, man, they did it again. They left us in that lurch.
Are you kidding me?
Oof. It was good. It's I dug it. I did. Okay. I dug it. I just don't know how much I dug it. I need to think about that. So give me a little time. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Tool with 46 and 2. This was a request from Invincible Warrior, Jeff Brochetti, Crooked Spine, Emiliano Zapata, and Bitter Betsy. All right. I thought about it, and I got a score here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that song an 8.2. Yep, 8.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I was actually going to give it a 7.8, but then I was like, that's too close to 7.8, and I don't want people thinking that I'm giving it a pun. No, I'm kidding. That's just a joke. No, I feel good about the 8.2, actually. I enjoyed the song. I liked the song. And I'm going to say something that's going to sound really weird. I liked it for its simplicity. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the Tool songs I've heard in the past where it's an absolute counting nightmare, like Lateralus and, oh, God, what was the one? Tempest and, God, what was it? Invincible wasn't that hard to count, but there have been some songs that I've done from Tool that have been just absolute nightmares to count. Zombie. Zombie's one that was going to have a nightmare to count, but look, I enjoyed the challenge. It was fun. It was fun. But there's something to be said about a song that revels in its own simplicity. And this song definitely does that. Now, there are complex parts to it, but the complex parts are not that complex. Either because the difference between the changes are so slight that it's not that they're not noticeable, but they're not a distraction. Or in the way that it's structured, that you don't have too many changes, but when you do have the changes, they're prominent. Now, this kind of took notes and ideas from both sides of that. As far as the time changes go, switching between 4/4 and 7/8, it's the first few times you do it, it's not easy, but the more you do it, the more often you do it, like anything else in life, the more often you do it, the more natural it becomes, until it gets to the point where it almost feels like there's no difference whatsoever. Because we're only talking about an eighth note count difference, not an eighth note itself, just an eighth note count, because we're switching from 4/4, which could also be translated to 8/8. There's a little bit of a different feel, but the counting is the same. So we're going from 8/8 to 7/8. Now, we're not taking away an eighth note on its own. All we're doing is shortening the count by a single eighth note. There's a big difference between the two. One would be an accidental, while the other one is an actual time change. So switching between 4/4 and 7/8, like I said, once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to do. It really is. It's not hard. Especially if you're counting the 4/4 in 8/8, it gets even easier. Now, they didn't do it too often, and they staggered it out in a way that it almost separated the two parts of the song into two different parts. Most of the first half of the song, actually most of the first 2/3 of the song, was dominantly 4/4. Now, they did have that one spot. It felt like a bridge. Now, I did not get the counting down on that at first. I had to go back and re-listen to it because I didn't get it. And I had to listen to it after I finished the song. I didn't want to sit there and dwell on it because I was in a loop and loop and loop and loop. Now, I don't know if I'm right about this. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. Those of you that are Tool fans and you know for sure, maybe you could let me know if I'm counting this right or not. It felt to me like there was a part where Danny Carey went into like either 9/8 or 3/8. I'm leaning more toward 3/8 because the way he came out of it didn't feel like if he had been coming out of it it would not have been a full 9/8 phrase. It only would have been like a third or 2/3 of one. So I'm guessing Danny Carey went into 3/8 against the 7/8 that was being done by guitar and bass. Except guitar didn't sound like, I think guitar was actually sort of mimicking what Danny Carey was doing, but it felt like guitar was doing more 9/8. Now I could be wrong about that. But it felt like Danny was doing 3/8, Adam was doing 9/8. Well, at least a couple measures of 9/8, and then Justin was doing 7/8. He kept the 7/8 going the whole time. It's gonna eventually meet up. It's just gonna meet up in a weird spot, but it will meet up eventually where everybody lines up, and they did. So I don't know. I could be wrong about that. I feel pretty confident about Danny Carey going to 3/8. I feel confident about that. The one thing that's throwing me off is Adam. I'm not sure if that bridge, if he was playing 9/8 or if he was, maybe he might have even been doing 3/8 like Danny was. That's also a possibility. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I went back and I listened to it. I looped it like 20 times. So I'm like, I'm gonna get this. I just didn't want to do that on camera because I know a lot of people get upset when I do that, and it's like, we don't want to see you rewind it 20 times. Just move on. Okay, fine, I moved on. But then, like I said, the first like 2/3 was pretty much 4/4. After that bridge part, it went to 7/8 for pretty much the rest of the song. Now there were some spots where it went 7/8 for 3 measures, and then on the 4th measure it went to 4/4. But that only happened sporadically. There was no actual pattern where it lined up and you knew it was going to happen here, and then you knew it was going to happen here. You didn't get that feeling. It was very sporadic. So that was cool. It kept me on my toes. It definitely kept me on my toes. No, this was a fun listen. This was definitely a fun listen. As far as Maynard's vocals on this, and look, I've already talked at length about the guitar and the bass and the drums. I loved everything they did, okay? Everything. Their tone, everything. Maynard's vocals on this, not as present as I've heard on other songs by Tool. I mean, they were there, but they were not a driving force in any way in this song. This song was absolutely driven 100% by the bass, which I absolutely loved hearing. Even the drums were, okay, the drums were there, but even they were not the driving force. The driving force on this song was absolutely Justin Chasser without question. Not to say that Danny Carey didn't do a fine job doing what he was doing. I'm just saying the bass was the driving force, clearly. And I dug that. I absolutely dug that. You take that along with the complex simplicity of the counting in this song. It really was. I mean, like I said, on paper, I'm sure it looked like a nightmare, but you listen to it and it's not that difficult at all. And like I said, once you get accustomed to switching between 4/4 and 7/8, it honestly becomes second nature. It doesn't feel awkward at all. And nothing about this song felt awkward except for that one bridge section. But like I said, I went back and listened to it. I looped it like 20 times, and I think I got it, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, 8.2, I feel good with that score. Is this the most complex or amazing song that Tool has ever done? No. Let's be honest here, guys. It was not. This song, by comparison to some of those other songs, this song was pretty simple, okay? But I still enjoyed it. I still think it's a great song, and that's why I'm giving it the 8.2. So, 8.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.